Hello everyone. Welcome back to the channel. So today I'm going to be doing a little bit of coloring in Ivy and the Inky Butterfly. I have both my copies here. This is my older copy. This is my newer copy. I'm going to be coloring the newer copy, and this is the page I'm going to be working on, this one here. I'm skipping this one for now because there's a lot going on. So I already kind of started this one. It's much different than the older copy. The older copy, I went with some brighter colors for this page. This is the older copy, and I went with traditional red strawberries. It was like a strawberry shortcake thing I was going for on this one, but this time I'm going with more of a chocolatey approach, and I'm using I think they're called white summer strawberries or something like that. I forgot the name, but this is the actual color of them. At least I tried to get as close as possible. So I'm gonna work on the flowers today. I'm gonna make them yellow. I'm using my Pablos, and I'm starting with a pale yellow, and I'm gonna make all the flowers the same color, so I'm just gonna go over it with a nice light layer of this pale yellow, and I'm going over just the petals, not the middle of the flower, just the petals. And I'm just gonna base all of the flowers. So my goal is to complete this book, and I thought maybe if I recorded myself coloring in it, then maybe I will get more done. Outside of that, I also want to kind of take my time in this one. I feel like I kind of rushed through the other copy, and I didn't like how a lot of the pages turned out. So I'm doing a do-over, thanks to the person who sent me this copy. Next color is going to be Naples Yellow, and I'm just going to put enough of this just to see that it's yellow, but not too much. This yellow is not like an in-your-face yellow. I tried to go with something kind of pale, and I'm just putting this wherever I feel like the flower may be a little bit darker. So that's kind of what I'm going for here with these. And maybe I was thinking of adding another darker yellow, but I think this is just fine because I'm going for like a pale kind of approach. So if you can see, it's just pale. And then I'm gonna go back over it with this one. And I might even take some acrylic paint pen, and some of these lines I might go over. Maybe not all of them, maybe just like the top portion. So that's what I have going here. And same thing here, I'm just gonna put some of this yellow here at the bottom of each petal. And this one's gonna have a bit on the side because it's overlapping. And also a bit here because it's kind of folded over on this one. And I was originally gonna go with brown for the flower, but I think I'm glad I picked yellow. I think brown might have been a little bit too odd. So I'm going with yellow, and then I am going to add some brown something. I'm not sure. Maybe in the middle, in the center part. I was even going to go with yellow, and I was going to shade it with a little bit of brown, but I wasn't really sure how that was going to look either. So I think going with this option is a little bit safer. Like I said, I wanted to take my time with this book and make sure that the pages look the way I want them to look. So I feel like if I would have went with the brown, and it didn't turn out the way I wanted it to, then I would have been a little bit annoyed and ready to buy a third copy. So I thought it would be safe to go with this um, yellow. So I I want this book to also have quite a bit of metallic on each page. I want it to look very well, I don't really know the word, but I definitely want a lot of metallics. So I'm thinking these little thin strips that are going around the border of the page, I wanted to do like a metallic brown for that, is what I'm thinking I want to do. I also am thinking of doing some of the leaves metallic green, some of the smaller leaves, and then maybe I will add some stickles, but I don't really know about the stickles part yet, because if I put stickles on this page, they're gonna be it's gonna be a little hard to color the next page behind it, because stickles are kind of rough and they're gonna leave like a rough texture, and when I color over it on the other side, it's gonna feel very rough and bumpy. So I might use glitter gel pen instead. I do have a nice little collection of jelly rolls now, so maybe I might go with some of those. But for now, I do know I want the border to be definitely metallic. Maybe the inside of these flowers, I might add some metallic brown as well. And I want to incorporate this light pink that I have on the strawberries. I want to incorporate that somewhere too. I'm thinking, because I have a book up top, so maybe I'll make the book kind of pink. And I want to say maybe the plate, or maybe some of these sparkles will be pink. But I want to try and upload more, even if it's just a small color and chat like the one I'm doing today. Just so that you guys can have a little bit more to watch. Right now I feel like all I'm really uploading is my weekly uploads and my color palette challenge, and I want to upload far more content than that. I have an idea that I kind of want to work on with you guys. I think you guys will enjoy it, especially beginner colorists. I think you guys will enjoy what I have planned. It's something that I already do, but I don't do it on the channel. I don't share it with you guys. So I think that I will start to share some of it. I won't share all of it because it's a lot. But I will share some of it, and if you guys like it, then maybe I will share more. But I'm gonna start on a smaller scale, because I don't know how well you guys will like it. If the videos do well, then I will do more. When I look at my YouTube stats, I like to see what videos of mine do particularly well and which ones don't. And the ones that don't really do well, I don't tend to do more of unless you guys ask for more. So if you are like looking for a video or wondering why I don't upload certain videos anymore. It's usually because the video did not do well, compared to the number of people who watch my other types of videos. If the video didn't do well, then I won't spend too much time on it. I need to spend time on the videos that you guys actually like to watch and the ones that you guys watch the most, because I do work full time, so I need to make sure that you guys are getting what you like to watch the most. So if it's a video that doesn't do well, I take that as you guys don't really like that type of video, or it's not that you don't like it, it's just that you like the other stuff more. So I focus on the other stuff more. But you are also able to use the comment section to help me know, like, if it is something you still are interested in and still want to see, or if there's a video that you guys miss seeing on my channel that you don't see anymore. Feel free to use the comment section of any video that you watch. I do see and receive all comments, so if you're watching a video and you just want to let me know, like, hey, you know, you used to record these and I don't see them anymore, you know, can you upload it? And then I'll record it. But if I don't get any notification or request or anything like that for it, then I take it as you guys aren't that interested in it compared to my other videos. So and I try to respond to all comments. I'm getting far more comments than I used to, and I'm still able to keep up with them pretty well, I think. I don't think I missed anyone, and if I did miss a comment, feel free to let me know, like, hey, I commented and I haven't heard back, I asked a question, you know. I don't get upset if you guys let me know things like, hey, you know, I commented and I didn't hear back from you, or, you know, I really would like an answer to the question I asked, and then that's gonna let me know, okay, you commented somewhere and I missed it. Usually it's because I miss it. I didn't see it, or YouTube just decided to not tell me about it. But for the most part, I think I keep up with my comments pretty well. So if you guys have a question or anything like that, you're more than welcome to use the comment section. I will say keep it respectful, because usually if I feel like you guys make a rude comment or something like that, I won't even respond. I'll just remove it, because I've had people who felt like they could be rude in the comment section, and I don't even entertain rude comments, so don't waste your time, because usually it's just gonna get deleted anyway. I don't waste my time responding to anything rude. So be respectful, but also don't be afraid to ask questions. Just make sure that it's respectful. Also, if you have like tips or anything like that, those are also welcome. Just be respectful about it. Okay, so I think I got all the flowers done. Let's zoom out and let's make sure, because sometimes I will kind of forget some flowers. Okay, all the flowers are done. Now I want to work on some of the leaves that I didn't color, and then after that I will stop it here because I don't want these to be very long. So that's another thing I kind of want to practice. I want to practice on not making my videos that I upload, or I'm gonna try to upload more frequently. I don't want them very long because I want to make sure that I have time to upload them and that they aren't totally draining the little energy that I have left. So I just want to make sure that, you know, you guys get a little bit of coloring out of me. You can see what I'm working on and things like that. So I do find that in this book The Pablos work very, very well. I thought, well, I don't know. I haven't tested anything else other than the Pablos in my new book because they work so well that that's just what I've been using. Um, I'm not sure. These down here are very tiny, so I'm just gonna put a little bit. I'm not gonna shade too much of these because they are very tiny. Now, if you want to fiddle with this on your book, feel free, but too tiny for me. So I just, on the bigger ones, I will put a little bit, but on the other ones, I'm just gonna kind of color them right in because you won't be able to tell unless you're squinting and looking very hard anyway. So I'm also trying to make sure that I might have to zoom out a little bit. Also, I want to test other materials in here, but I mean other pencils, because I've tested watercolors and my metallic watercolors work fine. I also want to test maybe my ink tints, but I'm not really sure because, like I said, the Pablos work so great in here. I've not needed to use anything else. I wonder if I'm gonna run into the issue of not finding the colors that I need, and then in that case I may pull my polys. Tried and true. I'm really kind of scared to use my Prismacolors in here just because I don't want any of these pages smearing on each other. I don't spray any fixatives or anything on my pages, so I do worry about smudging and things like that. The Prismacolors are really good for smudging and somehow transferring themselves to other pages when they're not needed. So I don't know if I will use the Prismacolors in this book. I may just not. I don't, like I said, I don't want anything kind of messing up this book. So, I mean, if anything gets messed up, I want it to be, accidental. I don't want it to be, oh, I knew that these supplies weren't gonna work well for me, so I don't know why I tried to use it anyway because I knew better type of mistake. So the Pablos, they work very well in here. Also, I guess this is turning into kind of a color and channel update type of thing, but I want to show you guys, I am working on a coloring planner type of thing. Right now in it, I am recording all of my mythographic books. I'm trying to see what kind of setup I like, but this planner is also, it's kind of like my catch-all planner because it does contain my journal and like my personal journal, and it also contains like my daily planner and my YouTube stuff. It's just one big planner, but down the line I might separate my coloring book log from the journal itself. So let's zoom out. I'm probably making you guys dizzy with all of this spinning around I'm doing. So I think these leaves here at the bottom, I kind of want to do those metallic. I also want to do the border metallic. So I'm thinking, because these leaves down here kind of look similar to the leaves up here, but I'm not sure if I want these bigger ones metallic or not. Maybe these, but not these. Just because they're really big and I know the metallic is gonna look kind of strange. Plus, I don't think these leaves are the same as the ones that are at the bottom. So, and then these tiny leaves, I will probably use the same color that I used for the strawberries, or I might go with something darker. I'm actually thinking of a more olivey color, so I might go with something darker. maybe like this olive black kind of color. So I might do like moss green, or even like this. I might do olive gray and olive black, or khaki green and olive black. I feel like might be better because I want different types of greens. So I might go with this khaki green and this olive black up here. I'm also thinking about taking this book to work with me tomorrow just because it is a smaller coloring book, and my Pablo's is a smaller pencil case. It's not heavy. I don't have to worry about it being too heavy carrying it around. These pencils, I'm thinking of making brown, but I feel like it would conflict with that. So maybe I will make them pink and then make the book brown, because I do want some like cream color for the pages of the book. So I might do that. So this page is gonna have a lot of metallic, but I also want to make sure I have a lot of pencil shading too. It's gonna kind of look a little bit like this one, where there's a lot of metallic, but there's also pencil shading, so it's not too much metallic. It's not driving you crazy. Same thing with this one. There's metallic and things like that, but there's also pencil shading and stuff. So yeah, I just wanted to get on and color a little bit with you guys. So I will see you guys in the next part, if there is a next part. I'm gonna try and color a lot and record a lot of me coloring in this book, hopefully, so you guys can kind of be with me as I complete it. So this is the US version, so I am a little scared about the pages falling out. I hope not, but we will see. If they do fall out, then eventually I may get it spiral bound, so no worries about that. All right guys, see you in the next part. Bye.